well, we have listeners who may want to help too. What do you want right now?
I need a rehab, and then after rehab, a place to stay.
You don't have a place to stay?
I don't. I'm homeless.
So where? You are homeless?
Yes.
So how do you sleep?
I sleep everywhere.
Oh my God.
This video is going to be a bit longer, very heartbroken, but I want you to take your time, watch it from now to the end, and you will appreciate me.
La ligina duo nano gogo gamada ofudokio achicho ganyeyi suba mawu diha manya sogbo miano todom papa cho fomizi agbe mano jodom na pe kogle nano nyata fatom makabonka wonya maka goma jeta kwe nano nyanya mona oba magalaja hey
Agbeko, how long ago was the song released?
That was 2004.
My name is DJ Success J, the finest playboy you live on Nigeria Miss Studios. And yes, the song we just heard is from Agbeko. Yes, Agbeko is one of the vibrant hip-hop rappers and hip-life rappers in Ghana here in the early 2000s. Charlie, trust me, if you are in Ghana in the early 2000s and you have not heard about Agbeko, when they say like, you will be crazy. Like you guys know the vibe, right? Yes, but if I tell you about that guy's current condition, you'll be surprised, you'll be shocked. Yeah, he's still alive. Some people were asking, is Agbeko still alive? We've not been hearing from him. He's still alive, but he's not doing well.
What happened?
The Holy God, Holy God. You see, I believe like once in every man's life, you go through some trials and stuffs. So I believe this be perhaps my dark days. Like, so I'm just facing some challenges, and then that's it. So I'm trying to cope with it, dealing with it, trying to figure things out, see the headway, you know.
Yes, early 2024, I came across a video of Giovanni Caleb on 3FM interviewing this particular guy, Agbeko. And looking at the condition, how he was speaking, and the kind of things he talked about, shake my heart at the time. So I thought when he came to the limelight, people talk about it, blah, 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 there might be a solution to it. Which he attests to the fact that, yes, they've tried to help him get out of his condition, but something happened along the line. Now, in few days, Andy Dusty came across him on the street of Accra again, and he brought it to Hit FM for an interview. Now, these are the things that he talked about.
How are you?
By grace.
How have you been?
Been good. I've been
Agbeko, you have to speak up so I can.
I've been around.
How did you end up using drugs?
It was through a female friend I met performing a show at Oxford Street. That was MTN Ariba show. After the show, I met a female friend. So
she became your girlfriend?
She became my girlfriend.
And this girlfriend introduced you to it?
Yes, exactly. And she wasn't from here. She was actually staying, living in the UK. And then because of drugs, her father brought her down to change, and it became worse. You see here, excuse me to say, the junkie life be way kind of dirty. So, and then she was sent back.
He's currently suffering from drug abuse. Listen to the thing from his own mouth.
How did you end up on the streets?
I was doing drugs. Like I was doing drugs. So that was it.
Okay, that's fine. But let's take it one by one.
Priority anyway,
okay, hold on. Please hold on. We all know Agbeko to be a musician, a fine rapper, right? All of a sudden, what? You end up on the streets? Don't cry. How did that happen?
Jesus Christ, I couldn't get myself a place anymore. Like I had no means to rent me a place. I lost everything, like every little thing I was, that was holding me up, and then that was I found myself on the street.
Agbeko, you
So
were
I can't.
Did you make money from your music?
Yes, if I tell you I didn't make any money from music, I lied to you. I made money, though at the time it wasn't paying that much.
Can I please get a tissue?
It wasn't
Please help me
paying
with a
that
tissue,
much,
thank you.
Yeah, it wasn't paying that much, but the few shows I play, sometimes is when I go for interview, they ask me this question. So whatever money I make from music, I share it into three. I was living alone, so I pay bills. One goes into bills, one goes back into music. I record, so studios, bookings and all that, cutting promo CDs, and one goes into feeding, like so. That's how I manage the little I made from music at the time, and it wasn't that much.
So you couldn't really invest your money into anything.
I was doing like indoors boutique, like clothes. Sometimes I carry bags around, I meet friends, I show them good clothes, and then and they buy. That's aside the music.
That's your hustle. That's fine. In that case, how did things turn upside down? If you were busy, you are doing your business.
I can't really remember everything, like, but along the line too, I realized I have an issue of memory loss. It's serious. So I feel like I need a medical attention too. You know what I mean? Because I start to forget people that I know.
Really?
Yes. It's very serious. I mean, I'm ready for change, so but excuse me to say, some people also tried, and we made moves. We made moves in changing Agbeko, but along the line, like they couldn't push me to the extreme where like we could finish up, and then they gave up, pushing me. So I feel like some are just psycho-minded, like they are not ready, but but I appreciate whoever supported me.
Can you name some people who tried supporting?
Like a good friend of mine, the guy who sang the Lelo chorus, Posh, Kim Posh. Yeah, big up yourself, props to you. And then I think Giovanni, God bless you. And then some few others. And then I want to use the medium to also give props to anybody who gives me food and clothes.
Now, what he's saying, people, he only want to go to rehab so that they can work on his, like, you understand, how those things work. But he's requesting for one thing. He said he's still homeless.
Medical attention.
Have you tried rehab?
I went once.
Okay, because I heard someone told me this morning that you had been to a rehab.
Yes, I went.
What happened?
That was I went through it successfully. That was what I said earlier on, that I needed an accommodation so that from rehab I don't come back lacking a place to sleep, and then back to the street and then find myself back in a ghetto. You see.
After achieving all those things, he's not able to do any investment or anything for himself. So he said he is homeless. If he went to the rehab and come back from the rehab, he needs to stay at home. But because he's homeless, no, he will return back to the ghetto, which will rebirth that thing again, which we will not like, and I will not like it too. So if you are out there, you have one single room be somewhere, you want to volunteer yourself and help a brother, it will be of a great pleasure. Trust me, I hope if this guy has went to rehab, he helped himself a lot and God has spoken, this guy will come back more stronger. Or he still have talent. Listen, if he can still remember some lyrics of his song, that means there's nothing bad about him yet. He just needs some small touches, I'm sure. So one thing to have been thinking about is, what about his families? Does it mean the family has abandoned him just because he's passing through some hardship right now, or they don't know his whereabouts? I would like the family, if any of the family of Agbeko, he said he's from Sogakopa, if any of the family come across this video, Agbeko is I'm sure per the video I watch, Agbeko is currently at a rehab center, which Andy Dusty will know much about. So if you want to get to him, or you want to send any help to Agbeko after watching this video, kindly reach out to Andy Dusty. And how to reach out to Andy Dusty? You can just tag Andy Dusty on all the social handles. The name is Andy Dusty. You can tag him under this video, or you comment and I'll tag Andy Dusty. I'll let him see this video, and whatever possible we can do to help our brother, we can do it. But before then, I have one advice for myself and my senior colleagues. Everybody who is out there, make it an influencer, a creator, a musician, an actor, director, whoever you are. No matter what money you get, no matter the size of your fame, make sure you have control over the things you do today, because they determine your tomorrow. Now, why am I saying this? When our brother Agbeko was Agbeko, that we know, dropping hit after hit, playing big shows, he didn't thought of a day like this, and nobody ever wished this for himself. So we should be in control of the things we do. It's not all that glitters that are gold. We should not limit to things that we do. This is the little one I can say. Most of you are older than me and might regard whatever I'm saying here as a child play. But had I known, it's always at last. My name is DJ Success J, the finest playboss. This is the current condition of our brother, our superstar, our pioneer. Yes, Agbeko is a pioneer. Agbeko started this hip hop thing from way 2000. Like 2002, 2003, this nigga, they do hip hop. They do hip life. So he's part of the hip life pioneers. If you should talk very clearly, this guy can actually be part of the pioneers of hip life, because yeah, he has done some. Yes. And yo, Charlie, let's help him. Let's forgive him his sin and help him recover. My name is DJ Sase GH. Once again, you're live on Nigeria Main Studio. Subscribe if today is your first day. This is the Gist Box, and Charlie, this Gist Box is actually a sad one. So we pray that he get the healing that he deserves and recover as much as possible through the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ. We out.